casinos everywhere.
And then we just
fucking loads.
And we just decided to get absolutely smashed. So we were just
absolutely smashed. Are you going to tell them the game that we played?
Yeah. I was going to mention that. I kind of debated it.
I don't give a fuck.
But I thought,
mate.
like, you've already told the ice cream story, so the people's standards of you are not
mate,
great.
If anything, they'll call me bold.
Right, so we got pissed.
What on earth?
We got pissed, yeah, and I'd lost a fair whack of money, right? You hear these sidemen putting on these 25k bets and all that. I ain't on that level, right?
Yeah.
But I basically lost $1,000, right?
Yeah.
But it was in the space of like 45 minutes. And I was just like, oh, I'm just going to have to drink to forget my problems, which has been a bit of a story in my life, really. But before we get onto that, I bet on the same colour, or like I was changing colours, but I was betting on colours the whole time, weren't I? I lost every time.
Yeah,
didn't
I know
I?
you did, mate. Yeah.
Every time. That's
yeah.
18 spins of picking the wrong colour in a row. The odds on that must be Stevie. Like, the odds on that must be
I'd imagine it's harder to do.
100%.
Yeah.
There's a weird thing with roulette is that someone could just say that's 50% chance of that going wrong.
50-50
Because
each
it's
time,
50-50 every time.
Green.
Or you'd multiply it by 50-50 by 18, like 0.5 by 18. But yeah, it is 50-50 really.
Yeah,
Well, you had a chance.
Yeah,
you had a
50%
50% chance every single time. You don't have like a quarter chance the next time round. If you stuck on the same colour every time, then yes, you'd been mugged off. But because you kept switching colour, you just got 50% chance again.
Have I?
Well, the likelihood of the same
No,
colour
because the odds. No, because the likelihood of the same colour coming up 18 times in a row is exactly the same as it just coming up in a random order.
So what you're
times.
saying is, what's the odds on you getting it wrong every single time?
Yeah, going against that 50%.
So then it would just be the same, wouldn't it? 18 times.
Yeah, it'd be 18 times.
But
It'll be in between.
So
weird.
would it be 18 times 17 times 16 times 15 times?
Roulette's not as simple as that. Either way,
as I
very
found out.
unlikely.
Yeah, right. So
you got fucked.
You fucked over.
Yeah, so I was drinking double. What was that? Rums and coke.
You're a gin
we were
boy.
on Morgan Spice that night.
Yeah, I don't really
we
drink
were
that.
spicing it up.
So I got pretty wavy, and we went out on the strip.
Fucking trash.
Yeah, definitely.
Loved it.
Yeah, it was brilliant. And we will do it again for the stag do. But I was walking along the. I know we're going to.
What was the forfeit? There wasn't one, was
Hold on,
there?
what's even the game?
Right, okay, so basically, Jack would go to me or I'd go to him. You have to say this to this person. So he picked the person and what you have to say.
Okay. It was like a questions game. Like you have to ask this question to that person.
So like, I think we started tame. You went like, right, go up to this person, ask what time the where did we stay? MGM Grand closes. Well, it's a fucking casino.
It's 24/7. Yeah. So we started with really light stuff.
Yeah. And
what
then
did you get me to do? Because I remember I did it, but I ended up just making friends with that guy, and then I found out that I had to say something slightly embarrassing to this guy.
Yeah.
And then
what the fuck was it?
I don't know, but I realised he had a Dallas Cowboys shirt on. They're the only NFL team I really know about. So I went, is that a Cowboys shirt? And he went, whoa, go Cowboys. I went, yeah, go Cowboys. I went and watched them play, blah, blah, blah. And like, started talking. And then I just walked off. I was so out of my depth. Yeah. As soon as he asked any question about any of it, I was just like, like, you know, when an American tries to talk about football.
Yeah.
Go Manchester. Which one? Manchester Town. So it's like something like that. Anyway, so when we started getting a bit more silly, I said to Jordan, like, go up to this man.
Who was in a group of 4, 2 men, 2 women.
And ask him where we can get.
Oh, terrible.
Sorry. Where we can get some clitty.
Clitty.
Right. Purely based on, I am not an advocate for laddie slurs for vaginas or any reproductive
I don't
organ.
think lads say clitty.
I get some bare clitty. Oh.
No one has ever said that.
Yeah, so
that shows you're not an advocate.
Yeah, so I had to try and
I'm pretty sure I've heard
palm this
Dapper
off.
say that.
I had to try and palm this off.
Yeah, so you kind of
do you want me to
took it
explain
so
what I
far
did?
that I got awkward about it.
Right, so look, I'm not going to back down from a challenge, but one thing I did, I was like, because you were like, yeah, ask the fucking guy in the cowboy hat, and there's like 2 men, 2 women, and I just thought, if I go and like target him specifically, I think it's going to go wrong. So I went up to the group,
Yeah.
and I was like, hey, guys, I'm new in town. Do you know where I can get some clitty? And they didn't understand. They're like, clitty? What the fuck? I was like, clitty. So I just went in like a pointing in like a V towards my crotch. I was like, vagina. Where can I get some vagina? Right? The 2 guys just went, oh. The woman puts her hand up. Yeah. The guy in the cowboy hat goes, these two are prostitutes. I can't afford them, so you can have them if you want. So I happened to go up to a group of people that has 2 prostitutes in it and ask for a bit of fun badge. They said go to the strip club, but fucking brilliant.
You made that sound like they rejected you then.
Well, no, one put her hand up, but then the other one was just like, "Oh, you want to go to blah blah blah," which is they were probably on the streets.
She was Minnie Mouse.
Yeah, we were in Florida. No, they were probably on the streets to promote that club.
Yeah,
not to suck the D.
But the funny thing was, because when we was asking the previous questions, that'd be quite over pretty quickly. And
I went for it.
Yeah, so I've just stood out of like earshot really, and then I was like, "Oh, he's going to ask him," and I'm just watching out the corner of my eye to gauge their reaction, and then I can just see Jordan after about 5 seconds going, "Vagina!" And I was just like, I actually don't want him to do this anymore. I will happily lose the game here.
Yeah.
So that was
too far gone.
That was good. We've got a few stories that probably aren't suitable for the pod.
Yeah, I think our stories from Vegas ends there. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
And then we went to sleep.
I love an in-joke.
No, you know anyway.
I do.
So
you fiends.
After Vegas, we were there for an amount of time.
It's a blur.
I love that anyone listening to this is just hearing you two giggle like little girls.
Yeah, but they probably think, what lads?
Yeah.
Utter lads.
Oh, these lads, they love their clitty.
Can everybody please just
hashtag clitty.
Hashtag clitty, but post a photo of Jordan's face with just the hashtag clitty. But don't even tag him. Like, we're going to check the clitty tag in a few
Let's
days.
get hashtag clitty trending.
With my face.
Brilliant. And then we drove back a few
straight
days
after
later.
I said vagina, we drove back.
Yeah, we thought this has peaked. This has peaked.
Yeah.
We drove back. Do you remember? Sorry, when we were doing the clitty game. So this is about 1 a.m.
I like that's now called the clitty game.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I now know why our guest cancelled.
I promise you, I respect women.
Can we just make sure people know clitty is spelt CLITTY?
Yeah,
Yes.
Don't
do an IE. Don't be a freak.
Yeah, or if you spell it with 1 T.
Well, that's clitty.
Yeah.
Hashtag clitty.
What we got? What are you saying?
Remember when we were on the strip, 1 a.m. and that magician?
Oh
started
yeah. And then you were like, "Oh mate, I'm gonna stick you on my Instagram. Listen, man, it's like, oh mate, you'll get so. Listen, I'll put you on my Instagram. I promise, man. If you do, we ain't got any money, but I'll put you on my Instagram."
Yeah.
You said it like 8 times.
I think I'd been verified like a few days before. I went,
I'm verified.
I got a blue tick. Got a blue tick.
I remember seeing this on your Instagram. I meant to message you about it. You know, all you posted on your Instagram was him shuffling cards, about to do a trick, and you put his tag on there, but you never saw a trick.
No, because what it was, how many stories was it? Just one?
Yeah.
See, this is the thing, right? I was filming him for ages because it was like, oh, he's sick. Because obviously I was just pissed, so everything was sick.
Yeah.
But it was like 12 stories. And because it got to a point where I was like, oh, I'm a bit bored filming this now, right? But I filmed the whole thing. I posted it. And then when I woke up, like the next morning, I was like, oh, I sound so pissed. I'm going, mate, that's amazing. Like proper British. So I just deleted them all, but I forgot to delete the first one.
I just saw this one. I was like, well, I'd like to see if he's actually good.
But I feel terrible because, as you said, I was really like gassing it up. Like, oh, this is going to be
gonna change your life.
I'd never do that as well. Like, I actually think my Instagram is pretty dead. So I was like, I'm not going to be like, oh, I was like, mate, you'll be up there, Penn and Teller.
Yeah, you did.
You did not.
It's honestly, you're going to be the next Penn and Teller, mate. You're fucking sick.
You said that to a random street magician.
Yeah, he did that trick where he got me to sign a card and then like
he ripped it.
Yeah, and then it was in his other hand and like
it was good.
That's a sleight of hand.
I do think he has potential to be the next Penn and Teller, but not when he's not getting the promotion that he deserves. I whacked that up and then I soon deleted it, which I'm sorry about. So if there is a random guy out there in Las Vegas that remembers us and needs promotion, apologies. Get in touch, I guess. But a few days passed, I think, and we had to drive back because we got to Vegas on Thursday. We're there Friday and Saturday. Saturday morning we drove back because it was fight night.
Yes.
I want to talk a little bit about the drive back.
Yeah.
A few things happened.
Yeah.
Obviously, the main bulk of this podcast is to talk about the fight and to talk about our closing days.
You say that over halfway through.
I've only been going half hour.